All right, sorry about that, everybody. I'm going to completely redo this. That was a very, very important call that I had to attend to. So I'm going to completely redo the All Signs Weekly. That's why I don't do my. That's why I don't do my monthlies live. That's why I don't do monthlies live right there because you know sometimes if I'm giving out a wrong message, universe can say nope. Hey, what's up, y'all? I apologize for that. I'm going to completely redo this. That was a very, very, very important call that I had to take. Okay, so I take that as a sign from universe, like, hey, either timeline shifted, either the energy shifted, something. That's why I do my monthlies pre-recorded, because that kind of thing can happen a lot, So anyway, I'm going to completely redo this. I'm completely starting over. So anyway, what's good with my Aries? Let's see if I can get maybe something a little bit different. Maybe something a little bit different. We're going to start all over. Aries, what's good with my Aries this week? What's good with my Aries this week? Two more shuffles, universe. 1 and 2. Put these cards in order for Aries, please, universe. Okie dokie, the energy binding you is the Knight of Swords reversed. So could be some block communication next week, Aries. Could be some either block communication or just somebody dealing with somebody who's kind of in and out and kind of flaky and just, I don't know. I kind of feel more like block communication. There's somebody that you're not speaking to. Somebody that you're not speaking to for whatever reason. You do got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, though. So this could either be the person or situation that you're dealing with. There's somebody who wants to jump in and start something and wants to, an Ace of Pentacles. The energy's there to start something new or, to definitely communicate or start something this next week. But there's a communication issue, bit of a communication issue. And you do have the Star. Okay, so it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with possibly. But either way, I definitely feel like either somebody wants to come in and talk to you or start something with you, or maybe you want to do this, but I feel this right here is a no communication. That's the way I'm feeling that right there. Take that card how it resonates. But yeah, there's no teamwork. 3 of Pentacles reversed. So, and the High Priestess and the 2 of Wands. So I kind of feel definitely like the energy's there. It's in the air. There's somebody that you're wanting to talk to that you're not talking to. Definitely. But I don't really feel like it happens. I feel like the desire is there, but your intuition is telling you to hold off, to hold back, and not really put the work in on this right now with that 2 of Wands right there. And the Knight of Cups, there's somebody that either wants to talk to you or either that or you want to talk to them or come in and offer your love or they want to do it to you. Take it however it resonates, but there's no communication, and I kind of feel like your intuition's telling you to just kind of hold off a little bit, but the energy's there. That's the energy that's in the Aries. So, take that however it resonates and take it, just, do what you do with it. So, anyway, Taurus, what's up with Taurus next week? What's good with my Taurus next week? What is good with my Taurus next week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Okie dokie, the Hangman reverse is the energy binding you this next week, Taurus. So there may be something that you were just kind of like holding back on, and you kind of want to go for it. You're kind of like releasing yourself from this state of stagnation. You know what I'm saying? Of the Ace of Wands is reversed though, and the King of Cups is reversed. So I kind of feel like there's something that you're releasing yourself from. And like maybe there was something that you were kind of wanting to do, kind of thinking about it, but you decide not to. You know what I'm saying? With this Ace of Wands is in the reverse along with the King of Cups. Okay, a little bit too emotional. Yeah, no longer weighing this out as an option anymore. And Justice. You got Justice in reverse again. You just had that on the last one for those of you who may not have seen it. Justice is in the reverse. It's the Ace of Cups though, right under the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like this may be split up, between the beginning of the week and the end of the week. I just kind of feel like That's a little bit weird. Yeah. Okay. The energy's definitely in the air there, and I kind of feel like it's causing a little bit of, a little bit of an attitude, a little bit of nastiness to where there's something that you're wanting to do. This is definitely, I think, what you're wanting, along with the Queen of Pentacles. But I just kind of feel like for whatever reason, you're releasing yourself from it, and you're just kind of like isolating yourself a little bit next week, Taurus. But you're still having a difficult time holding yourself back. One more card off of that right there. This time you got the Nine of Swords in the upright. There's a little bit too much anxiety going on here. I feel like it's this internal back and forth kind of thing where you really want, whatever this is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're having a difficult time holding yourself back from it. And the Hangman's in the reverse as well. But like I said, this is a big back and forth internal battle. So I definitely feel like if this starts up, if you do go for this, it's probably not the best decision. But either way, there's still a lot of anxiety surrounding the situation and a lot of worries and possibly sleepless nights. And just it's really eating at you next week, Taurus. I apologize for the negativity, but that's just the way it came out. So Gemini, what's up with my Geminis next week? What's good with my Geminis next week? Gemini. What's good with my Geminis next week? What's good with my Geminis? 2 more shuffles for Gemini universe. 1. And last shuffle. Put these cards in order for Gemini, please. Put these cards in order for Gemini universe. Okie dokie. The energy binding you this next week, Gemini, is the Empress reversed. So there's no longer any growth and expansion, with some kind of whatever person or situation you were dealing with. Do got the 4 of Cups right there. So I kind of feel like you're basically, you're turning down offers. You're not really like, you see how that Cloud's trying to offer that dude that cup? And he's just kind of sitting over here pouting because he's looking at these 3 empty cups right here, and he's too busy focused on what he doesn't have to be able, to be able to even pay attention to this offer that's being given to him, because those 3 empty cups were not successful with the 6 of Wands reversed right here. But you do have the Ace of Wands and the Fool right there, so I definitely feel like you're ready to go out and at least try something new, something, whatever it is. It could just be some new habits. Like let me just start a new weekly routine. Like let me start hitting up this little coffee shop in the morning. Something. Just changing up your routine a little bit is what I feel like here. But you definitely have the 7 of Pentacles right here, so definitely focused on your work. And somebody's being a stalker. Somebody got their eye on you, or you got your eye on somebody. Take it however it resonates. Because there's a little bit of heartbreak surrounding this situation, but you're not letting it show. You're coming off as the Ace of Wands and the Fool right here. So definitely letting that bubbly, happy Gemini attitude overshadow what's really going on the inside, I feel like, which is just a little bit of wish unfulfillment, a little bit of probably the feeling of codependency, like you can't do it alone. So I kind of feel like that's why you're just kind of going out and maybe hitting up your friends like, hey, let's go out this weekend, something, just to kind of try to get out of that nasty feeling for next week. Anyway, Cancer, what's up with Cancer? What's up with Cancer next week, y'all? What's up with Cancer? What's up with Cancer next week, universe? What's good with Cancer? What's good with my Cancers? 1 and 2. Good with my Cancers. Okay, the energy binding you next week, Cancer, is the High Priestess reverse. It's the High Priestess reverse. So you definitely may feel just a little bit of an internal battle going on between ego and spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that feeling when you start to question yourself too much. Like, oh, it could have been something that happened in the past. Like, man, I thought that was my intuition telling me to do that, but I did it and it turned out wrong. So then you find yourself in that little spell of questioning yourself, like, is that really my intuition? That's kind of what I feel going on right here with this. But you do have the Page of Pentacles right there, but the Page of Wands reversed. So I definitely feel like there's an offer that's being turned down. Either you're like wanting to come back in and maybe try something again, or something like that, or that's a person or situation offering something to you. But either way, it looks like it's turned down. Yeah, avoiding some kind of ending right here. I kind of feel like you may just be taking a break and isolating yourself just a little bit to avoid, like, because I remember when I just did the last one, the tower was in the reverse. So I definitely feel like you may be trying to avoid some kind of ending, but you're still kind of like feeling like you're doing this all by yourself. But the good thing about it is I do feel just a little bit of balance coming near the middle of the week. Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so right under this Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. So I feel like something gets communicated. Something gets communicated that goes ahead, and regardless of trying to avoid this ending right here, I kind of feel like it's coming. Okay, the energy is definitely in the air for this ending to come. But the good thing about the tens, 10 of anything, is definitely like a completion. It's like over. It's done. All right. So Three of Wands reversed and the Five of Cups reversed. So I definitely feel like whatever this is, it's like not really an option anymore, even if you wanted it to be. Even if you wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? So next week, near the end of the week, it looks like focusing on coming out of that heartbreak or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's caused by that is going to be your main focus. Going to be your main focus is staying emotionally stable. All right, Leo, what's good with my Leos next week? What's good with my Leos next week? What is good with my Leos? My Leos. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. It's good with my Leos. 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1 and 2. Put these cards in order for Leo, please, universe. Okie dokie, the energy binding you is the Three of Wands reversed too. So there's another something that either already has happened or will, you know, kind of a situation that may be unfolding next week that is no longer an option anymore. But you also have the Six of Swords reversed, so you're still kind of hung on to it, still kind of clung on to it just a little bit. Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups is definitely in here. So let's see what that's all about. Stars in the reverse. So I kind of feel like, I may need to clarify that here in just a minute. Yeah, there's something that you're taking a break from. I kind of feel like you're taking a break from one thing with the star in the reverse. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. I know a lot of Leos in Aquarius. That's like a big thing that I see, you know. And but anyway, so it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. But regardless, I kind of feel like your wishes are a little bit unfulfilled in one area somewhere. But I kind of feel like this is external. I kind of feel like either you go off and start something new elsewhere, or something else comes in and offers itself to you, because definitely there's... but you're still kind of stuck to it. There's still something that you can't really move on from, Leo. Yeah, definitely got a lot of options, okay? All right, you got the Seven of Cups right here. So I definitely feel like this Page of Cups and this Knight of Wands is probably all these options that you have on the outside. Knight of Pentacles right here. Something's being turned down. And the Ten of Swords, okay? So there's no new start happening somewhere, okay? I kind of feel like it's this Three of Wands energy up here, whatever this is. It could be whatever you don't have clarity with, or if you're dealing with an Aquarius. There's definitely not a new start happening there in that aspect. But I still kind of see you sitting around waiting to see, you know. But the thing about it is that's over. That's basically over, or at least you end up feeling like it's over and probably giving up on it. And Nine of Swords. So you got these two right next to each other. So I kind of feel like you're worried that it's over. Just because the Nine of Swords is right next to the Ten of Swords. I kind of feel like you're worried that it's over. The Hierophant in the reverse. So, again, I can't really get a straight answer as to why, as to whether or not it actually is over. But just because of the fact that that indicated to me that you're more worried that it's over than anything. For some of you, for others of you, it might actually be over. But I do feel like there is a very large percentage of you where it may not be. It may not be. It's possibly that it's not, and you may just be worried too much that it is. So just kind of take it how it resonates. Let me know in the comments how that goes. All right, Virgo. What's up with Virgo next week? What's up with Virgo next week? What is good with my Virgos next week? It's good with Virgo. 2 more shuffles, universe. Put these cards in order for Virgo, please. 1 and 2. Five of Pentacles reversed is the energy binding you next week. So I kind of feel like, since this is the energy binding you this week, this week that's coming up, I kind of feel like it was probably in the upright, either last week, the week before, sometime in the past. Okay, you felt a little bit abandoned and left out in the cold. You know how. Anyway, and I feel like you're getting over it, though. I feel like you're getting over it. Temperance is in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups is in the reverse. So I definitely feel like there's a little bit of impatience. Okay, I kind of feel like with this Seven of Cups reverse right next to the Temperance reverse, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly. It doesn't have to be. But you kind of have your options narrowed down to either one person or one thing. And I kind of feel like you're getting a little bit impatient about it. A little bit impatient with the Queen of Pentacles right there and the Sun. I definitely feel like, again, Virgo, I feel like you find most of your joy and most of your happiness at work, probably. All right, with your work and with your business. I kind of feel like, the love factors just got you just a little bit imbalanced next week. All right, the Page of Wands though, and the Knight of Swords. So there's somebody coming into like either you're getting impatient with this situation right here, or you end up feeling. The reason this is reversed right here is probably because that person that you're thinking about or whatever comes in to, talk to you or maybe start something new. Could be, yeah. Two of Cups, damn, Virgo. Damn. So somebody comes in to pursue this right here, and that's probably why that Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse, though, so, but the Knight of Cups is right here, but there may not be a whole lot of forward movement with it. May not be a whole lot of forward movement with it, with that Knight of Cups, or with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. But Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Knight of Cups. So something's definitely coming in, and you're definitely coming together with somebody, or at least the energy's in the air for that to happen. Whether you choose to make that happen or not is all up to you. Let me just clarify one card real quick. What's that Wheel of Fortune reverse for? What's that Wheel of Fortune reverse for, universe, real quick? The High Priestess reversed. Okay, so there's, again, a little bit of I don't know, a little bit of a battle with your intuition, I think. A little bit, you may be questioning yourself and overanalyzing, did I make the right decision? So it may be not necessarily put to a halt, but there's definitely the sense of you kind of backing off and being a little bit freaked out and paranoid, like, did I make the right decision? Did I do the right thing? That whole type of thing, Virgo. Anywho, Libras. What's good with Libras next week? Libra. What's good with my Libras next week? What's good with Libra next week? What's good with my Libras next week? 3 more shuffles for Libra, please, universe. Put these cards in order. 1, 2, and 3 for Libra next week. Okie dokie, Judgment reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is the energy binding you. So could be, I don't know, somebody could be making poor judgments, very, very simply and clear cut. Nothing fluffy and pretty about the judgment in the reverse. Improper judgment, judgment making. And maybe no communication with whatever person. You may have found out about some deception, or this may be coming out. Maybe finding out about somebody who has some deceptive ways about them. But I definitely feel like probably the reason this judgment is reversed along with this Knight of Swords is probably because you just kind of shut yourself off and decide to focus more on work than anything. But there's definitely something that you're coming to the reality. You're definitely like starting to open your eyes and see, the reality of a person or a situation. And it may be this right here. And, but there is the Ace of Wands right there along with the 4 Wands. So there's definitely something, there's definitely something that's available for you to jump in and start, something either coming to you or you are coming to it. The door is definitely open for you to take action. And it looks like you're probably going to take that action. And probably move on from whatever this deception was right here in this Knight of Swords. Moving on from that right now, and I feel like just going elsewhere, take that however it resonates. Yeah, forward movement elsewhere. You're definitely moving on from the situation, and the Chariot right there, and the Page of Wands reversed. So I definitely feel like you cut something off in one area, and go elsewhere, basically. And it could have to do with a work situation, just because this Seven of Pentacles is right up here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it looks like there's just a little bit of negativity sprinkled in the mix there, but it's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. All righty, Scorpio. What's up with my Scorpios next week? What's good with my Scorpios next week? Universe. What's good with my Scorpios? Tell me something good. Tell me something awesome. Let's get one of those rainbow and pink bunny. Rainbow and pink bunny reads for Scorpio next week. You know. Ooh, let's get the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. All in one big spread for somebody. Wouldn't that be cool? I would like shit my pants if I did a reading and all that came out like that. Could you imagine that? Anyway, 2 more shuffles for Scorpio, please. 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1 and 2. Okie dokie, the energy binding you. The Ten of Pentacles reverse, Scorpio. Wasn't this your external energy for your November reading, I believe? It's the energy binding you next week too, but so I definitely feel like there was some kind of ending that happened and you're making forward movement away from it. Could be dealing with the Cancer or any other sign in the Hierophant and the Sun. There you go, Scorpio. That's what I'm talking about. So whatever it was that ended, you're like, you know, whatever. You're moving towards happiness with the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Sun. All in the upright on the top line. So let's hope it keeps going good. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah. I feel like there's just basically no new start with whatever this was right here with this Ten of Pentacles that ended. Could have been a job, could have been a relationship. Yeah, you're definitely like, nope, ain't having that no more. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in the upright. So take it how it resonates. This is a Ten of Pentacles in reverse and a Nine of Cups, but take it how it resonates. Something ended. But I kind of feel like you just kind of chucked one of those pentacles or cups in the trash and was like, you know what? Check me out. I'm good with 9 cups. Have your little punk ass cup. I don't care. I don't need that cup. I got 9 of them. You got that big old smile on his face. 9 of Swords. So there's still some anxiety into the situation. And the Ace of Cups reversed for whatever this ending was right here. You're definitely going at it alone and it's causing some anxiety, but still you're headed towards happiness. You know what I'm saying? That's your main focus, is making forward movement and going towards a happier place. This could have been something that had you pinned down for quite some time. It was kind of ugly. Yeah, you're releasing yourself from whatever situation that was. And it's no longer manifesting itself. Not in manifestation mode, as far as that goes right there. You know, you can take that however it resonates, but I definitely basically see you still moving on. Still moving on from some kind of something that ended. Something that ended. And your main focus is, where's it at? Where's it at? Card salad here. Happiness, the Sun. But, you know, we're all humans. This is a dualistic life. Can't be 100,000% happiness 100,000% of the time. It just can't. And it sucks. I hate it too. But anyway, what's up with my Saggies next week? What's good with my Saggies next week? Tell me something good, universe, please. Tell me something cool for my Saggies. Saggy Wadgies. Saggy Wadgy Wadgies. All right. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. For my Saggies next week. Put these cards in order, universe. Pretty please. Well, there it is. Whatever. Wheel of Fortune reversed is the energy binding you, Sagittarius. So there's something that you're not making forward movement with. Could have something to do with your work. Possibly. You know, take it however it resonates. But this is a Pentacle card. The Emperor. I feel like you're gaining control of your situation. But there's no new start when it comes to something. Either love or a job. Because I do have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed. So there's no new start happening somewhere. Whether it's love or your job. And it looks like you're not really having the best time as a result of it. But you are gaining control of the situation. You're still like, you know, still in control. Not folding. Not going to be vulnerable. The Hangman. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit stagnant. Along with the Knight of Wands right here. So a little bit of stagnation, a lot of stagnation, and yeah, there's some heartbreak involved. There's some upsetting feelings around this particular situation. You know what I'm saying? But again, you got the Sun right there, so I kind of feel like, regardless, this is one of those types of things next week, you know, in the energies next week, Sagittarius, that's like, it's kind of like the universe being like, all right, time's up. You've had too much time to do this yourself. I'm going to do it for you now. You know? So, and I kind of feel like you innately know that, Sagittarius. I kind of feel like even though maybe externally, consciously, you may not agree with it a whole lot, and you may be a little bit pissed off and irritated with it and just not having the great, but deep down in there, there's a part of you that does know that, whether you realize it or not. And you are still able to have control of your situation and find happiness either way. Okay, I just feel like you're in the process of the universe clearing your path for something, you know, for the next stage, the next phase, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? But you got this, Saggy. Anywho, Cappies. What's up with my Cappies? Hey, y'all, we got to talk now. Aquarius done passed y'all up. Aquarius passed up my Capricorns for November. But hey, that's happened a couple times, though. It's happened a couple times. What Capricorn, what you all always end up doing, it's kind of like you're saving your gas. You know what I'm saying? It's like you and Aquarius are always at the front starting line. And then, you know, Aquarius, they hit their NOS button right away. And there's Capricorn hanging back there like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm saving my NOS tank, you know, for the end of November. You know, so by the time Aquarius is out of NOS and thinking that they're winning, here comes Capricorn. All right, you ready? That happens every single month. Every month. And it would not surprise me if it happens for November. So anyway, 2 shuffles for my Cappies. 1 and 2. What's up with my Cappies next week? What's good with my Cappies? Cappies. Okie dokie, the energy binding you is the nine of wands. The 9 of wands. So there's still something going on, Capricorn. It's just, yeah, still this heartbreak that happened in the past. It still got you messed up. And there's a part of you that feels like it's not completely over. There's a part of you, yeah, you're not coming together with this person. And I just kind of feel like you still not, for some of you, you still kind of feel like the temptation to hop back on the karmic wheel, and it's this internal battle is knowing that even if you do it, it's not going to work out, or the other side possibly just isn't, or some of you could still try to be battle to make this happen, but it's not happening. And you definitely feel, yeah, there's the 9 of wands right there and the hangman reverse. So I kind of feel like the vast majority of you are definitely releasing yourself from the situation and starting something else new somewhere else. The moon card and the fool reverse. So I kind of feel like you are the person that you're dealing with. I kind of feel like this is you. If it's not, then, you know, don't yell at me. But I kind of feel like this is you. Being a little bit closed off, a little bit, maybe a little bit secretive, possibly, and the fool's in the reverse. So there's definitely not a leap of faith being taken towards whatever, you know, whoever this particular person is. The devil, there you are. And yeah, I just kind of feel like the energy that's surrounding this person isn't the greatest of energies. Okay, so as a result of that, you're not really making any forward movement, but it's still bothering you. Still kind of clinging on to this situation just a little bit. It's still battling with it, either with the person or just kind of internally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Still battling it. 9 of wands and 9 of swords. It's still got you wrapped up. Still got you. Again, this 9 of wands could also be you or the person you're dealing with still trying to come in, and because it's right next to the hangman reverse. So somebody's trying to release themselves and somebody's trying to come back in. Just saying. It's causing you not the greatest of feelings. It's like, yeah, you're not handling it too well, Capricorn. On the inside, at least. On the inside. On the outside, I know you always got your shit together. Capricorn, you always like, on the outside, it doesn't really matter. You know, you do what you got to do regardless. But on the inside, it's still bugging you. Alrighty, Aquarius. What's good with my aquas next week? What's good with my aquas next week? What's good with my Aquarians next week? 1 and 1 more shuffle for Aquarius next week. Put these cards in order, please, universe. For my Aquarians. What we got going on? What's going on with my Aquarians next week? Energy binding you is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So you're making forward movement and making progress, and whatever it is that you're doing, you're coming to reality. You're coming to your senses about something that you were possibly clung on to for quite some time. And I feel like as a result of some of the things that you're starting to realize about, it may be like you might want to watch your tongue. You might want to watch your tongue, Aquarius. Whether you choose to or not, that's up to you. Don't come to me and be like, I'm not watching my tongue. Well, don't watch it. Go ahead and get into all the arguments you want. I don't give a shit what you do. But anyway, you hear me? What I'm saying? I'm not even watching my own tongue. So anyway, there's something you're releasing yourself from. Something that you're releasing yourself from because you're like coming to your senses. You were kind of closed off for the longest time, I feel like, about this person or situation. And you're finally coming to your senses about it. And it's not got you in the best of moods right now. And you're kind of releasing yourself from it. And you're not really like kind of like hanging around and meditating on it and thinking about it anymore. You're like, no, I ain't doing that no more. I think this person's very deceptive. And that's, I hate assigning that meaning to that card because, a lot of readers are like, well, it's not only a deception card. Blah, 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 blah. Well, sorry, but the way this card comes out, like in the vast majority of the readings that I have, it just so happens to where that's like the only thing it could possibly mean. So the Justice is in the reverse down here, along with the Hangman reverse. Yeah, I think you feel like you already know what the situation is to go ahead and release yourself from it. Go ahead and release yourself from it. Yeah, 4 Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands. So whatever it is that you're doing, you definitely have an image to uphold, and being vulnerable and being weak and being boo-hoo is not part of that image at all. And it's just making you feel, I think, more and more vulnerable the longer that you hold on to this. So I kind of definitely feel like at least, and there you are. You're finally figuring out how to release yourself from this situation, Aquarius, next week. Finally figuring out, possibly. But we'll see. Come on, cards. God damn. Pisces. Pisces. My cards are getting a little bit tired. And I still got 2 monthly videos to shoot, too. I still got 2 November monthly readings to do, like after I do this. So, anyway, Pisces. Let's give them Pisces. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2 for Pisces. For Pisces. Hey, man, I almost got 400 of you in here. Keep hitting that like button. Only 105 likes. Come on now. Come on. Thanks, time stampers. I greatly appreciate y'all, by the way. Okay, so the 2 of Wands is in the reverse for you, is the energy that's binding you next week. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, for some of you, there's been something that you've been at a bit of a crossroads. And I feel this split into 2 right here, okay? There's been something you've been analyzing and evaluating. And some of you may be just completely like turning and walking away from either situation altogether. And the others of you may be releasing yourself just from the state of stagnation and going towards one of them, whatever it is. But I kind of feel like the first one may be a little bit more prevalent for the vast majority of you because the Ace of Cups is in the reverse, along with the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. So, I definitely feel like, let's see what's this 8 of Swords all about. Page of Wands, okay? I definitely feel like somebody's just a little bit too closed off. I think this may be the person that you're dealing with. I think you've been patiently possibly like trying to talk to somebody and at least wait for them to like open up either emotionally or psychologically or a mixture of the both. And just as a result of their own, they're just blinded. They're just closed off and closed-minded and small-minded. As a result of that, I feel like this is you, Pisces, who's just like, you know what? Nah, not right now. Secrets may have come out, possibly, with the 7 of Swords reversed right there and the 5 of Swords reversed. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, somebody maybe, I don't know. Let me get one more card on that. Ace of Swords in the upright. So I definitely feel like somebody may have been caught in a lie, possibly. I kind of feel like, I don't know, with this 5 of Swords reversed, this is just for a small number of you. Thanks for the 199, Sabrina, but greatly appreciate it. For a very small number of you, I kind of feel like that whoever it was that was lying wasn't lying to like be deceptive. They were lying to avoid conflict, if that makes sense. Not that there's an excuse for a lie. I'm not saying that. I'm not getting into that debate right now. Don't even start that shit with me. But anyway, I just kind of feel like that was, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it still came out anyway. Because this Ace of Swords is right here. There's still something that came out about somebody. And as a result of that, there's no growth and expansion happening in that particular area. So anyway, I hope that resonated. I hope it resonated. I apologize for the first video getting cut off. apologize about that, but it was an important call, so I had to take it. And I still got 2 more monthly videos to shoot. And I hope you guys have a good one. I greatly appreciate all the super chats and the almost 400 people who have tuned in. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good one.